down and emotions feel like I never did before. Live shows and unspoken reels of the movie I ignored.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video and welcome back to Atlanta. Let's cut right to the chase. A couple days ago I put on my Instagram story to ask me anything because I wanted to do a Q&A for you guys. Alright, let's jump right into it. Sydney Toon, aka Cambo_Bragg, asked, what is your nationality? Amazing question because I get asked this all the time. I am half white, half Vietnamese. 50% white, 50% Vietnamese. My dad and his entire side of the family is 100% white. We come from a German/English, as in British descent. Fun fact, my last name Quayle actually comes from the Isle of Man, which is a small island off the coast of England. Then my mom is 100% Vietnamese. She is from Vietnam. She moved here to the US about 30 years ago. She actually moved to the Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area where she met my dad. That's where my dad was working at the time. He took her back to Cleveland, Ohio, where he was born. They got married, had me. That's where I grew up in Cleveland. And then 24 years later, I'm in Atlanta filming this video. All right, let's keep this video rolling. Me and Scott are actually heading to the Braves game right now. Should unlock my car first. That would be helpful. First game of the season with some of my family. My dad is actually in town, so you should see him at some point throughout this video. Let's keep this video rolling. Enjoy, sit back, relax. Let's go. Kevin!
Hey.
What's up, K-Dog? How you doing? Say stuff to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
This is my dude, Kevin. I can't remember. Have you been on the channel before?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but you just graduated from Georgia Tech, right?
Yes.
Georgia Tech, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Computer science degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you took Japanese all 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I got Japanese minor.
can you say subscribe to David's YouTube channel in Japanese? Or at least something close to it.
登録します Something like that.
Do that. All right, my dude Brandon Garza asked me, have you ever considered moving to Texas, or would you move to Texas? The answer is yes, I would, because I have, like, very strongly before. Me and Scott were talking before, and we almost made the move to Texas before deciding recently to stay in Atlanta at least another year. We love being in Atlanta way too much. We love the people here. We love all the things to do here. We love the sports. My job is based here. I built a legit network on YouTube. We just can't leave Atlanta right now. So I will not be moving to Texas anytime soon. I will absolutely be back sometime this year, maybe next year, but I would consider moving there one day when I have a family and some kids, because you can get a big ass house in the suburbs of Houston for not that much money. All right, Haley Bell asked, what are the best food spots in Midtown? Now, first of all, I'm not the guy to eat out a bunch of fancy places, so I can't really give you recommendations for any high class stuff. However, if you like pizza, I recommend Vinny's Pizza. That is my favorite on 7th Street. If you like fried chicken, I recommend Panko's Chicken on Peachtree and like 8th or 9th Street, something like that. Panko's Chicken is like pan-Korean fried chicken, plus they have amazing fries. And if you like wings, go to the local on Ponce de Leon Avenue, next to Ponce City Market. The best wings I've ever had, period. You're welcome.
Colorblind for all your life, too scared to even say so. We're colorblind, it's black and white. It seems to well remain so.
Braves got trashed 9-4 by the Orioles, but always a fun time. See you tomorrow. All right, my dude Ben Griffin asked, how was my high school experience? And great question. It really makes me think because I graduated high school in May of 2017. So exactly 6 years ago, I went to Lutheran West High School in Rocky River, Ohio. And I think my experience was pretty good. I think I really enjoyed it. But at the same time, I think it could have been better. Grades-wise, I pretty much got straight A's all through high school. Graduated like a 3.9 or so. Got good like ACT score to go to college and all that. Took mostly honors classes other than science. I just never really understood biology or chemistry. Just that science stuff never really clicked with me. Sports-wise, I played soccer all throughout high school. Soccer was my main sport. I was a standout, one of the star players. I won a bunch of awards in soccer, and I think that helped me gain like popularity, or at least some of it. And I say some because all the popular kids were playing football and basketball, which is fine. Those are the two main sports in high school, but it did help me get some cred around the school, I think. I am much more confident, outgoing, and extroverted now than I was back in high school. I think walking through the halls, I was pretty quiet, not talking to many people. So one piece of advice to you, Ben, or other high schoolers out there, try to put yourself out there and learn to be outgoing as much as possible. It's okay to be shy, it's okay to want your free time, but being social and being able to communicate and interact around people goes such a long way after high school when you enter the real world. With my job, I'm doing very well because I know how to talk to people. I make these YouTube videos because I know how to communicate with you guys through a camera and create content. When I moved to a new city, I was able to make friends pretty quickly because I learned how to be confident and approach someone out of the blue. So go to all those football games, go to all the homecomings and prom dances, go to even the school play, go to all the pep rallies. I went to probably half of them, maybe a third of them, and I wish I went to more. So if I had regrets, that's probably it from high school. Just finished up my last Saturday coaching with soccer in the streets. Last day of the season, super sad, but the players played their parents, so it was a fun time. Pick up again back in like late August. All right, my dude Abraham asked, what is my favorite bar or brewery in Atlanta? Favorite bar, hands down by far, well, I guess two of them. Lady Bird on the Beltline is awesome, and then Church Bar in Edgewood. That is like a pretty offensive bar, so if you get offended by stuff, don't go there, but if you don't mind it, it's pretty safe. Favorite breweries, so I'm gonna split this up. My favorite breweries for the vibe are, first of all, New Realm on the Beltline, sick rooftop patio with a sweet view of the city, and then also Dr. Scofflaw Brewery on the west side of the city, right next to Chattahoochee Food Works, I think it's called. In terms of best beer, I like Three Taverns Brewery on the east side in Reynoldstown. My favorite beer there is our Yukio. It's a Japanese rice lager, so freaking good. I have a 6-pack in my fridge right now. And then a sleeper, Kettle Rock Brewery in Peachtree Corners. It's like a mom and pop shop type place. It only has like 8 beers on the menu, but every beer there is amazing. Go try it out. Michael Joel asked, why does the ATL sky always look so gray? It's sunny right now. I know you're from like the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area, so it's definitely way grayer than you're probably used to. I know a lot of my videos, it's just, of course, when I get out to film, the sky turns gray, but I think most of the time here, the weather's pretty good. I've been wearing a hat all video, if you didn't notice, because my hair is way too long right now, so I'm about to get lined up and we will keep talking. Boom, just like that. How we looking? Pretty fresh, I think. I just fixed it up a little bit, so it's not perfect yet. I have not showered, but needed this. All right, my dude Wilmer Batista asked me if I could go back to freshman year of college, would I do the same major? In college, I double majored in finance and accounting, and honestly, yes, I think I would keep the same major. Business is always something I've been interested in. It's like the only thing I was ever kind of interested in. Plus, I think double majoring in finance and accounting really gave me a lot of opportunities after I graduated when it came to picking what kind of job I wanted to do. If I had to pick another one, I would pick architecture probably. I've kind of always had a fascination for buildings, for bridges, for construction, for building shit. I think the people that study architecture and literally plan out the blueprints for every skyscraper in downtown Atlanta, for example, is really fascinating. So if I didn't go into business, I would do architecture. And then Sergio asked, what is the cost of living in Atlanta for 2 people? Well, I mean, I don't really know how to answer that question, but for some context, we live together, we're 2 people. Our rent for a studio in Midtown is about $18.50 plus extras. I think like any nice 1-bedroom in Atlanta is gonna run you like $2,000. Like $2,000 is kind of the new norm. But if you don't want something as nice a quality, you can probably get a 1-bedroom for maybe $1,500. Anytime we go out to eat, it's like $40 or so. Movie theater is like actually like $15 a ticket depending on when you go. So the movies can be expensive. In reality, it's not that bad compared to like Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, but there's no secret that Atlanta cost of living has really gone up in the last 2 years. 2 years ago when I was touring places here, the 1-bedrooms were like $1,500-$1,600, and now those same units are $2,000. So I'll definitely do some extra research on Google on Atlanta cost of living, because that's basically the only context I can give around that.
We could be the enemy and show 'em how it's done. Yeah, we could brand a new identity and tear apart the So let's make it grayscale. We love black and white scale. Singing saints of the sinners, believe in burn all that's in it. We'll take them out.
Alright, 2 more questions to wrap up the video. My dude Timmy said, how do you balance working with having fun with working out? And it essentially comes down to everything I value in life, I want to succeed at. So I work like 8 to 5:30 every single day. I value the work I do. I want to be really damn good at what I do for my career, so I put in a lot of time doing that. I value staying fit. I want to put up good weight in the gym. I want to have a good looking body. I want to be active, and when I go running, I want to have good cardio. I want to stay fit overall, so I get myself to the gym. At the same time, I value having fun. I want to go out with my friends. I want to make new connections. I want to have good beer because I freaking love my craft beer. Essentially, if I want to do something, I go do it because I know it's going to benefit me and my life overall. And the last question of the day from my dude Julian Gonzalez. Went to college with this guy. How long will I live in Atlanta? And the short answer to that is I don't know. At least 1 more year. But if you go watch my video from a few weeks ago when I toured apartments in Cleveland, in that video I explained how long-term, well, not so long-term because in the very near future, I want to buy an investment property here in Atlanta, so when I'm not here living, I can rent it out, because I kind of want to go back and forth between Atlanta and Cleveland, Ohio, where I was born, where all my family is, because I miss them. So at least another year, but honestly after that, I'm not sure. We're gonna figure it out though. My dad's back in Atlanta, pardon, he's changing his clothes right now, but say peace. Say peace to you too.
Peace.
Peace. I'm gonna spend more time with my dad right now while he's here visiting me. So in the meantime, really hope you enjoyed another video today. If you did, make sure you drop me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you don't want to miss. See you next Monday.